Yeah, Boss Mom. Welcome to the life of a Boss Mom, the podcast for faith driven moms who are building businesses, raising families, and living life on purpose. I'm your host, Ochukwu Adegoke, and around here, we believe that faith, family, and purpose can thrive together. If you're like me, grab your coffee, or if you prefer tea, then grab it, take a breath, and let's dive into today's topic. Today's encouragement is simple. You're not failing, you're building, helping you, beautiful boss mom, find strength, balance, and faith as you juggle motherhood, business, and personal and business growth. Now, let me break this down into 4 points. First, I need you to understand that building takes time, right? Small steps count. Building, whatever it is, whether it's your career, whether business, whether a personal goal, right? Whether your Christian faith can be challenging and time can be a challenging and time consuming process. It's easy to get discouraged when the progress seems slow or when obstacles arise. But here's the truth. You are not failing, you are building. Every step you take, every challenge you face, and every small win you celebrate is a crucial part of your construction process. Number two, challenges are part of the construction, right? Just like building a physical structure, constructing your dream requires laying a strong foundation, navigating obstacles, and making adjustments along the way. Challenges are an inevitable part of this process, but they also present opportunities for growth and learning. The third point, comparison kills progress. Remember that your journey is yours alone. One of the biggest threats to progress is comparison, right? When we compare our journey to someone else's, we can become discouraged and then feel like we're failing or we're falling behind. But the truth is, your journey is yours alone. Your path, your timeline, and even your struggles are unique to you. Focus on your own progress and don't let comparison kill your momentum. The third, uh, the fourth, sorry, celebrate your small wins. Now, celebrating small wins is essential to staying motivated and encouraged throughout the building process. Each victory is a stepping stone to the next, and acknowledging them helps to build momentum and reinforce positive habits. Don't wait until you've reached the finish line to celebrate. Acknowledge and celebrate the small wins along the way. Now, let me share a quick story. During the COVID, I lost, oh no, not during, after COVID, I lost my business, right? And it was a depressing time for me. But then again, I realized that I couldn't stay down. I couldn't allow myself to keep being depressed. I couldn't allow myself to just not think because sometimes I wouldn't just think, I was just down. And so I had to come up and begin to build, and start all over again. Now, I've lost not just even one business, I've lost several, but every time I know that, the Bible says the righteous falls 7 times, but he keeps rising up again. I come up to build, but this time around, right, it was a bit difficult for me because I felt like, what is going on? I look around me and I find myself comparing, you know, I find that I'm comparing myself with other people, maybe those who started at about the same time I started business, those who I even knew when they were starting, who came to me, and we had talks, conversations, and I helped to give advice and mentorship to starting their business. And, I see how far they've gone. I see them doing well, and things are looking so good, you know and I'm like, God, what is going on? I'm just like, why is it going so well? I mean, I'm not I'm not jealous that it's going well for them, but I'm just comparing my situation with theirs and I'm wondering why is mine different, And that allows one to go into depression. You find out that, when I was doing that, I couldn't think properly, I couldn't concentrate, ideas wouldn't come because then I'm slipping again into depression, right? So I had to come out of that. I had to come out of that and realize that, look, this is not going to help me at all. And so I came out of that phase, and with that, I had to go back to God, sit down, and ideas started to come and I started to work on them. And I've learned that, look, I don't have to wait for the big things to happen before I begin to celebrate. Every small win, I celebrate. Every small win, I celebrate. Today I just rounded up the design of a book that I have been working on for like 2 years, and I was so excited because, man, I was like, wow, this is it's well, would I call it a small win? No, this is not a small win actually. It's actually a big win because it took me a while to get here. But the small wins, they are just part of the process. It helps you stay focused, it helps you appreciate what is going on in your life. Okay. Now I have a question for you and I want you to drop the answer in the comment section. Right? What's one small win that you're celebrating this week? What is that one small win that you are celebrating this week? Drop your answer in the comment section. I'd love to celebrate with you, right? So I'm looking forward to reading your comments. Thank you for hanging out with me today, dear Boss Mom. If this episode encouraged and blessed you, please subscribe, like, leave a review, and share it with another amazing mom who needs it. And remember, you are doing much better than you think. God's grace is carrying you every step of the way. See you next week for another episode of Life of a Boss Mom.